to my channel. My name is Latoya Ebony. Listen, I'm just gonna stop with my intro so that you can focus your attention to the beauty of who is sitting on the other side of me, Miss Jenn Jackson in the building. She is another content creator. If you've never seen her before, she also creates YouTube content as well as on other platforms. She has a huge base in natural hair care. She is also a self-proclaimed 4C gal, but she also has other amazing things on her channel too, like skincare, productivity. There's so many other things that she offers, but you know, we all gonna always love you for the hair.
That's right. That's right. Oh, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the warm welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. I can't stop smiling because I just feel like this collab is just way too overdue.
The amount of gentle harassment in the comments.
My God.
Collaboration with Jenn J. I think I've been hearing this for a year. Literally a year. And then anytime like I'm on Instagram or I leave a comment, there's like someone underneath, oh, I love you too, Toya, y'all should do a collab. Like literally, you guys have been wanting this, and
you've asked for it. And there we are.
We are here to grace your screens. So today, I just want to talk about our experience through the 30-day hair detox with the products that we use. I don't know about you, Jenn, but listen, I have low-key become a product junkie all over again.
Absolutely. Listen, they opened the door, they said, Jenn, walk in. And I was like, you don't have to tell me twice.
I literally was so proud of myself. I had decluttered, I had did all of this stuff. And then this comes along, the 30-day hair detox and all of the teachings. And now I'm right back in it. But I'm hoping that there's going to be a point where I'm just like, I got it.
Enough
this is all I need. And I do have to say thank you personally to the companies that allow returns. We're recycling out here. We're trying to be economical.
I don't think I'll ever get to that point. No. Well, okay. Never say never. Never say never, because I remember when I first started my journey back in 2011, I didn't think that I would get to a point where I was like, oh my God, Jenn, wow, you have a problem. All of these products, like, stop. So eventually I got to that point. But now that I've discovered this new way of taking care of my hair and also the different combinations, and the reason why I say I don't know if I'm going to stop yet is because I get so many suggestions on a daily, right? From the audience, someone will say, oh, I've used this and that, or I don't know, different combination of things that I hadn't even thought about. And it's like, oh, well, thank you for letting me know, sis. I need to go buy this product right now. Like, it's, yeah, I've spent a lot of products, and I mean, a lot of money on hair products as of late.
It's like I can appreciate the good intention, and I welcome it on my channel.
Oh, I do too.
I'm like, hey, if you guys have any suggestions, let's share. But the way that it grips my purse, the way in which my wallet is coughing right now.
Girl.
Yeah, but you know, we love it. This is a part of, you know, what we do. We love sharing. That's why, you know, so many of you guys follow us. It's because we're very generous with our experiences. Yeah. And so I wanted to share one more step of generosity with this 30-day hair detox and the products that we can't get enough of, and the products that we will probably always keep in our rotation of routine. So I guess we could start with the cleansing products. If you have any that you're like, this one's the one for me.
I have, well, okay. The one that I thought was the one for me, someone pointed out that there is silicones in it. So she broke my heart And I was like, oh no, now I have to divorce you when we just got married, you know? Like it's hard. How do I deliver this news to this shampoo that we are going to part ways when it's done? Well, so for the clarifying shampoo that I've been using and that I find does not strip my hair, and I use the word strip loosely because I think we associated this negative connotation with shampoos when it comes to us cleaning our hair. It feels stripped. Okay, maybe it's just clean. That's how your hair is supposed to feel. But this long disclaimer to say that the clarifying shampoo that I've been using and like is the Paul Mitchell clarifying shampoo. And I realized I did not take it with me here. I have all of the products here and she did not make the, I know it's not because I don't love her, because I'm getting old and my mind, my brain, you know, I don't know.
Well, just send it to me, send me a link or something and I'll put it in the description box for everybody.
Okay, perfect. So the Paul Mitchell shampoo is the one that I've been using. And the second shampoo, this is the one that has silicone. So proceed with caution, is the We Dad Ultra Nourishing Shampoo. It is on my channel. And in every video that I've been, you know, that I've posted about this journey has this shampoo in it. So those are my shampoos so far.
I love that. So I mean, Toya's still finding her shampoos, to be honest. The only shampoo I need in my life for the rest of, there's only two that I would probably use forever and ever. Well, now there's only one because of, anyway, listen, Nizoral is always going to be bae for me. I really need it for my seborrheic dermatitis. It's the ketoconazole in it. It's a treatment for me. I need that in my life, in my rotation, but it's not something that I need to use every single shampoo. But as far as, you know, the shampoos and conditioners, well, we're talking about shampoos. As far as the shampoo, like I've dated, I've dated. I have not committed to marriage yet.
Okay, we're still dating.
But I actually, the AG balance that has the apple cider vinegar in it, I chose that one specifically for that reason and my scalp. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. We cool right now. You know, we're still dating, so we'll see how it goes.
I used the AG balance and I find it to be up there. With the close to the clarifiers.
I was gonna say, care to clarify? No pun intended.
I see what you did there. It definitely gets your hair clean. Gets my hair. Let me rephrase that because I can only speak from her perspective. This is her. She hasn't told me her name yet, so it's just her. She feels very clean when I use AG balance. So
yeah, I feel the same. I mean, not to make this go on, but I feel like it's such an important difference. You know, even though we say we both have 4C and and all of this typed hair, or we have a similar looking hair, if you don't like using the hair typing system, which is not my favorite to begin with, but still, you know, one of the most important things to keep in mind is that we have different preferences, we have different needs. You know, my scalp, even if I don't like the feeling of, you know, the Nizoral, I know that it gets it clear. And so I think that that's something very much to keep in mind when we're talking about these products.
I have a question for you before. How has your scalp been feeling since ditching the oils and butters? Like, have you seen an improvement, or do you still need the Nizoral as much as you did before?
I still need the Nizoral. But for me, and so here's the thing, and this is something I was going to say on my assessment of the 30-day hair detox, you know, the 30-day hair detox, or this way of doing things in general, it's, for me, from my perspective, not meant to be like a treatment of any kind. I was hoping and praying that, you know, I could eat whatever the hell I wanted and still have a clear scalp. But, you know, Zoe said, no, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I'm gonna need you to put down those sugary cookies, because just because you're doing this detox does not mean that I will not flare up on you. So she went off.
She had to check you real quick.
She checked me. She said, no, I know you think you're being cute right now, but I'm the queen bee up in here. That's basically what she said. So it hasn't helped at all. What has helped me has been diet, drinking water, and consistently cleansing my hair.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to ask.
Conditioners. Let's do conditioners.
You know what? Conditioners were my favorite step even before this challenge. And okay, I shouldn't call it a challenge. This method, this way of taking care of your hair. So ever since I started, I haven't used the deep conditioners that I used to use. I haven't used a deep conditioner at all. Oh, yes, girl, you heard that right. I put down the deep conditioners very reluctantly too. I think that was the part where I was like, "Are you sure? Not even a little bit. A glop? Just can I dip my finger into deep conditioner?" So it was hard for me, but I started using AG Boost, and AG Boost is very popular when it comes to the whole 30-day detox, and that's the one that I got my hands on. And I've been using, and I like it. I like the scent. The thing is, I've realized with conditioners, my hair doesn't feel like it used to when it had the coating of oils. So it's not as, let's say, slippery or greasy feeling in a sense. But AG Boost I like because of how much it foams in your hair, and I can really feel like it's retaining water. So I like it for that. So more of what it's doing versus how it feels. So there's that, and there's another one which fell down. I don't know where she's going.
She's trying to get away, girl.
It's also by AG, non-sponsored, by the way. So this is the new mask by AG, HAIRCARE. It's a nourishing mask. It's a deep conditioner, actually. And it has snow mushroom, which is supposed to retain a lot of its weight in water. I don't know the recipe, but she feels really good in my hair. You can also feel all the water retention. So more of what it's doing versus how she feels in my hair. So those are the two for me.
I don't know why I feel like my pockets just got thinner, but okay, that's okay. How often do you use your deep conditioner? Because that's a step that they're like, oh, this is deep conditioners are used for treatment. So how often have you used that mask?
When you hear things online, sometimes you just got to do what sits well with your soul. And my soul likes a good deep conditioner. And if I want a deep condition every wash day, let me do just that, okay? So I've used the deep conditioner once, but that's only because I only got it 2 weeks ago. So it's not, I didn't use my last wash day, but I used the one before that. And personally, I enjoy a good deep condition.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's not needed, but maybe I just want it. And I think I've gotten to a place of my life where I want to do what I want.
More power to you, girl. Okay. Deep conditioners are bae for me as well, but I have actually not used a deep conditioner in nearly 2 months. Oh. When I did this, y'all, that's because I am deceased. I am deceased. And that's just simply me trying to really give this a good go. Deep conditioners have they've just been the secret sauce for me on my channel. That is my detangling step. When I deep condition, that's when I'm detangling. I love the heaviness. I love the way that it can still take a lot of water and still, it has like that grip to your hair still. So it's not like regular conditioner where as soon as you put water in, you're like, do I need to add more? It just like kind of holds on just a little bit more. And then I'm able to easily detangle, but I haven't used any because I'm like, let me give this a go. As far as conditioner, we've been dating. We've been dating. I tried the Boost, and that was in week 4, I believe. I want to say it was week 4. I got it for the same reasons you did. It's well loved. And at the time, I just didn't feel like it was giving what I needed, but I also didn't set it up I set it up for failure.
Okay.
So in my cleansing process, I was clarifying, I was using too many all-purpose shampoos accidentally. You guys, I don't know if you know the story. I'm making a video on the story, you guys, exactly what happened. And I feel like I didn't really set Boost up to succeed.
So you were like one strike out. He did not perform. He did not give you what you wanted. And you were like, nah, homeboy, we don't have time.
And I love how we changed it to a him instead of a she all of a sudden.
Well, we will love Zoe no matter what.
In my head, we were dating, and yeah, I said that for me at the time felt like a red flag. But in hindsight, I look back and I said, you really didn't set the Boost up. So I may go back. Right now, though, I tried the Inner Sense Color Radiance right before I did this wash and go. This is the Color Radiance that everybody's like, girl, what you doing with your life?
Everyone on my channel is like, Jen, you need to try because the slip is out of this world. So please let me know. What did you think?
I feel okay. So this is when I can't make a proper assessment based on the experiences of both, because I just feel like it's not fair.
Okay.
But the technique in which I used this product was better than the last. The wash leading up to it, as well as I left it on my hair for a good 7-8 minutes, however long it takes me to shave, maybe 10 minutes. I put a plastic cap on, I washed my body, I shaved my legs, I made use of the time, I let it sit, and I had a much better experience. And that is the grace I did not extend to the Boost. And so I cannot compare. I want to be fair, but I will say that I did like the Color Radiance better because of the technique I used.
Okay. Did it have a lot of slip?
Yeah, it had nothing's ever going to beat my deep conditioner. So it's like a hard sell for me.
People are telling me that it's going to fix my credit score. So if it's not going to, because it's very, it's expensive. These products are expensive, especially if I need to get them into Canada. Yeah. There are some places in Canada that do sell them, but it's still online and I have to pay for shipping. So I don't want to get it if it's not going to give what it's supposed to give.
I think it gives what it's supposed to give. Okay. I think it's like dating a new person and still holding on to your ex in the back of your mind. So I feel like that's what's psychologically happening to me. Why are we comparing everything to a relationship? I don't know. It's because we're in relationship with our hair and we're trying to do its best. But I think going into this whole thing, really trying to reset my brain on what my hair actually feels like clean, what the difference of my hair is hydrated versus it feels this way, therefore I like it.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the biggest thing with this method is going from what we used to do and then shifting everything to this, and your hair is going to feel differently. It's going to behave differently. So allowing yourself to go through the process and also understanding that it's okay for your hair to feel a different way. Oh, that's hard. That's tough. We need to stop comparing, like you say, how our hair used to feel with a coating of oil and the heavy butters and the deep conditioners, etc., versus what it feels like now, where it's just a simple, nice boost of hydration.
Exactly. You have to change. You gotta kind of erase it and start fresh. Jen, have you used okay, we'll talk about stylers, and I'm just going to group these together. What's bae for you? What is the stylers you're like, ooh, this was a happy time spending money and I would gladly spend it again?
The first time that I've used the goat, and I also have a big old bottle. Because if you tell me to do something, I'm gonna go all the way. I went and got a big old bottle of Uncle Funky's, and the first time I used that, technique needed improvement because I think I used too much Uncle Funky with not enough water. So it was a little sticky, but I could get past the sticky feeling because of how good my hair felt. My hair stayed moisturized all week, and that was a feeling that I had never experienced in my life. So Uncle Funky, I think, will be it for me when it comes to stylers. It's okay. This is really good. It feels so good. It felt moisturized. It retained water. Now, if you follow me, you probably notice that my hair is a little shorter. It's because I went to a stylist and she did her thing, styled my hair, the whole 9 yards. No oils and butters were used in the making of this style. And she used this product, which is very similar to Uncle Funky from my understanding, in terms of being a botanical gel, heavy in humectants, heavy in hydration, water, etc. And this one is the Earth Tone Naturals. It's a Canadian-based product, which is good for my fellow Canadians out here trying to smuggle products into Canada. You don't have to do that no more. And she feels really good, very almost the same thing as Uncle Funky in terms of feeling and in terms of keeping your hair soft and hydrated. So that's another one that I will be using and likely will continue to use.
I feel, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. No, don't do it. Finish your product first, girl. Okay, it's okay. We're friends. Remind me to try it when I'm done. When I am done. Yeah, I mean, I think we both we have the same lover. I literally.
He's not loyal. Oh. Bae, I thought you were just for me.
Bae, you know what? But to be fair, this might just be the little brother.
Don't make excuses.
The twin brother, babe? I don't know. I'm making excuses. Okay, he's spreading his. Okay, we're just going too far. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Same thing. Great experience using it now. Moisture all day long. I also live in a humid environment. That makes a huge difference as well. Can't say if you live in an arid environment if you love it as much. Because it has like such huge humectants in it that it's just going to draw all of that moisture in the air into my hair. Yeah, so I'm loving it. And okay, we're gonna say, where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, we have the Jenn.
Killing me. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, take a look. Oh, so
I have to do as well.
So I use this specifically either as a topper on top of the Uncle Funky's gel, or I use it for like my twist outs. I haven't tried a braid out yet, but twist outs, I've been using this and she's good. She's really good. I've only used 2 mousses in my entire life, and it was this one and Hair Rules Wavy Mousse. Okay. And I have a leaning more to the Hair Rules. It has just there's something slightly different about it that I can't quite put my finger on. Okay. That I like just like a hair better. But in terms of the products that they recommend within their course, and by the way, we are referring to the Black Girl Curls course, See Some Curls from the 30-Day Hair Detox. We both went through the same course, and they have a list of products in which they use, and this particular one is on that list. And I believe some of the products that Jenn had. But this one's on the list. It's pretty darn good, and I definitely enjoyed using it today on top of the Uncle Funky's.
Interesting. So I did that 2 weeks ago on top of Uncle Funky's, and I've felt like it did not keep my hair as moisturized as when I use, let's say, the Uncle Funky, and I create hold on top as a topper. And with I create hold, I would say that's a gel that I'm dating as much as I'm dating the Dew right now, because so I did the Dew. I did a twist out with the Dew. Is it a twist out? No, a braid out with the Dew, and I loved it. Halfway through the week, I did feel like my hair was getting a little drier faster than it has been, especially since starting since ditching the oils and butters. And then I used it on top of Uncle Funky for a wash and go, and I felt the same thing. So it's almost like it's not keeping my hair as moisturized as some of the other products that I've used.
I see. Well, for me, this is only my second time doing a wash and go. My hair literally is still drying. And so I will have to compare now the Do Mousse Def with the hair rules, because the hair rules all week, my hair felt great. I literally have never experienced that before in my life. That combination with the Uncle Funkies and the hair rules, it was fantastic. I've used for my twist outs. I have a solve for it. The first time I used it, I was actually off camera and I had the same experience. I only used this and I was like, And even when I used the hair rules by itself, the mousse by itself, I was like, it felt like silk, like dry with a coating. After like day 2, but it still had a lot of definition. But then I work out and there's all of that. So I wasn't expecting it to stay. So like, I felt like I needed something else. And so then we get into the Inner Sense Quiet Calm.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, can we get her? Can we get her? She's trying to hide.
There she is.
No. Okay, sorry guys. I will link it, but it says a styling cream to hydrate, shape, and define curls. The way I use it is a lightweight moisturizer. So this is why I love it so much, is it kind of reminds me of that, that childhood memory that you have in the back of your head of using. So the week that I over cleansed my hair, what I ended up doing was combining the Quiet Calm with this in a hairstyle I have coming that actually will have played by the time this played. This combination was actually very, very nice. My style itself didn't last. It wasn't a style meant to last, but the feeling of my hair gave me enough of the familiarity of like using a leave-in and whatnot, and like a cream, the LCO method and whatnot, that I was like, this is gonna stay for me. Quiet Calm.
All right. Well, I saw it on the site when I was browsing for my next victims to purchase. And I was like, oh, I don't know. There's so many products now. I'm telling you, I'm such a product junkie. There's so many different gels that I want to try. And I think it's also because I stayed away from the whole world of gels altogether because of the gels that I've used in the past. They're more drying. We're not talking about plastic gels. We're not talking about the eco stylers. We're talking about botanical gels. It's a whole category of their own. They're so moisturizing. Like we're talking about Uncle Funky keeping our hair moisturized for a week. That's, you know what I mean? That's crazy. So because I've been, I don't know, I guess I've completely turned my back on gels, but now that I'm looking at the world of gels, which is filled with different products, I'm just like, wow, I just want to try all the combinations. Someone come and help me. Please take away my wallet because it's not pretty.
And for me, like one of the biggest things that I appreciate about doing the 30-day hair detox for me is the piece about thinking critically about the products that we're using, why we're using it, when we're using it. And then the stylers, like, I'm using this because I want this particular result. And that's going to vary across the board because there's just preference, right? Like, absolutely, you can't control that. But the way that in which they teach you how to really think about why you're using things is just priceless. And you can apply it literally to any method or routine. That is just something I think that so many of us could get better at.
Yeah. And also understanding the ingredients and all of that in the product, right? Like what is it going to do for your hair? And based on the ingredients, you can even predict if a product is going to work for you or not. I think for me, the problem is I enjoy my hair. I enjoy playing in my hair. I enjoy taking care of my hair. The thought of doing one hairstyle for the rest of my life completely stresses me out. The joy of my natural hair is the fact that I can do so much with it, so many different styles. And I want to do so many different styles. I don't want to just do the wash and go forever, for example. So it's good to know which products that I can use depending on the style that I want. And also even having a simplified stash of products that can be used for different things. Like I can use the same foam for a braid out, twist out, for example.
Yeah, and you know, kind of wrapping things up, it's like, I think what most people are going to be thinking is like, oh my God, it turned you into a product junkie. I thought this was supposed to be similar. I mean, it was supposed to simplify it. Like, what is going on? And I feel like it's akin to when you first go natural and you're just kind of going crazy, trying to figure out like what works and what, but eventually, because of the quality of the products, especially with that emulsifying step, I feel like that can work for anything. That's like my biggest takeaway. I'm like, emulsify your products. Because it stretches them like crazy. That's something that I was never doing before. That is just like an amazing takeaway from this. And I think over time, once you kind of settle into what works, you will save money. And that's just like with anything, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, the products originally are expensive, but you're using very little of them. At least most of them. I mean, sometimes I go ham with Uncle Funky, but you know, I got a big old bottle. I knew what I was doing when I and use a little bit of products, and like you said, multiplying the products in your hands. That was going. But it's also, I think it's important to say to use what you have, right? Start with what you have. I don't think everybody is in a position where they can go and buy a ton of products and try a ton of products. So whatever you have, make sure that you are using, especially even before the no oil and butter thing. I was always also saying, use what you have. At the end of the day, it's technique, it's consistency. That's what's going to keep your hair healthy. It's not, although I like to believe that the gel portion matters. The type of gel that you're putting on your hair will matter, especially in terms of botanical gels versus non-botanical, or humectant filled gels versus something with maybe less humectants. But use what you have, right?
Right. And I think that, you know, the fact that pretty much all of our stylers are water soluble makes a huge difference as well, in terms of, you know, if you're going to use the products you have, just making sure that you're using something that is water soluble. I think that's, you know, the point of having the particular products that have been recommended, is that they do easily wash off of the hair. No matter how many layerings that you do, it's like your hair gonna get clean. So I love your glasses. I have to throw that out there. I want them.
I love your hair. I love the movement we got going. I know she's not fully dry, but whew,
you know, Zoe, she loves a good wash and go. I don't know. I don't know. But there's one thing I do want to mention before we go, and that is Jenn has a box of goodies.
Oh my God.
Is it IMO Naturals? Because I've been saying IMO Naturals.
Natural.
What is it?
IMO Natural.
IMO Natural. I've tried it. It smells like pineapples and beautiful sunsets.
Honestly, it does. It smells, I hate to say it myself because, you know, my name is on the box, but it smells amazing. Everything in the box was designed to work well together.
Yeah. And so like within the box, there's like a body butter, there's handmade like looking soaps and body scrub, and then tools to like scrub, like the oil, everything. It's such an amazing and well put together kit. I bought it. I love it. And I would just want to say congratulations. And, you know, I will definitely pop the link down below so you guys can support your girl, support your small Black businesses, support Black girl magic, please. Because without you, you know, you got the people have spoken and they say they love you. So there are so many different ways to show that love, whether that's, you know, watching the videos or buying the products. We just want to say that we appreciate you. And if you are in the spending mood for a little luxury, then go ahead and click the link in the bottom. to purchase.
Oh, thank you so much for mentioning it. Oh my
I love
God.
it. It's really, really nice. It smells scrumptious and my husband loves it as well. So, you know, we're going to leave it at that. So, where can they find you, Jen? Where can they find you?
You can find me all over Beyonce's internet. I am on Instagram at the Jenn Jackson. I am on YouTube, Jenn Jackson. Your girl's also struggling all over Twitter at Jenn Jackson. So yeah, you can find me on my platforms, and it's been a pleasure just coming here and talking to you, Toya.
I will put all of her links down below. That's my homegirl. That's my sis from another miss. And if you like my channel, you probably will like hers. So definitely go check it out. And with that, I just want to say thanks for being here, Jen. Thanks for gracing us with your beauty and your knowledge and your experience. And I thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up this video, leave a comment down below, share your favorites so that we can spend more money.
That's right. That's right. I am looking for some new products to purchase.
And check out Jen's video. I'm going to try to put either a link down below, or if I can put a link somewhere on the screen for you guys to check out our conversation that we had over the 30-day hair detox, and you know, a little playlist of my experience from the 30-day hair detox. It has been a pleasure. I love y'all, and we gonna see you next time. All right.
Bye.